Frozen Four appearance, and now this.
And off they go. Gavin McKenna. First touch of the puck for Penn State. Trey Augustine there stopping the wraparound. It was Aiden Fink looking for the scraps. Porter Martone and Michigan's
Feeling you had last evening.
Speaking of last evening, Jackson Smith there picked up his 8th goal of the season. Here's Michigan State bearing down on goal. Radler standing tall. Misa to the line but not out.
Big but really strong for his age.
Stramel whips it in front and they find the back of the goal. Michigan State, Charlie Stramel, the setup man.
Exactly the start the Michigan State Spartans would prefer. We talked about them turning the puck over, and this one, they just threaded through the neutral zone. Unbelievable patience there by the winger, and Stramel tries to throw that out front. Watch this. Just gonna carom its way in. Past the big netminder. Off Daniel Russell, I believe. Will face off. The Penn State Spartans up a goal.
Stramel gets a stick to it, so no danger of an icy. Pascal the shot. It's wide of the target. Energetic Michigan State here in the first couple of minutes. Manisto behind the goal. Martone centers. Radler calming that puck down. And a little post-whistle tussle.
Luck, that was the case. Quick shot there for Riker Lee, a speedy freshman. Super impressed with what I've seen from him on the backside of this season. A draft pick of the Nashville Predators. In the Wisconsin series in particular, he was electric with his speed.
Back, slides it ahead. J.J. Wiebusch. That backhand pass gobbled up by Michigan State, and it's Caden Lidstrom. Romani may have had the hat trick last night. Dangerous puck there, bouncing into Radler. He has it smothered for a face-off. Beaver Stadium. There's 70,000 tickets sold for this one. A little over 5 minutes gone. Daniel Russell has the Spartans leading 1-0. Gavin McKenna was open. They couldn't filter the puck over. Martone. Little flea flicker for Stramel. Zoe West back to grab it. Green his way. Dropping to Van Sage. Van Sage looking for the shot. Drifts wide. It's Lawback. Trouble picking up that puck along the wall. Not as easy outdoors to pick up those pucks cleanly.
Yeah, another turnover like we made mention. Part credit to the Spartans, but
let's go. And Colin Ralph eliminate Aiden Fink. Now Romani spins it across. Radler protecting the goal not once, but twice there on the follow-up attempt.
Well, team's starting to open up. Penn State starting it, transitioning one way with some speed. And then all of a sudden, Spartans able to turn the tide and go the other direction. And he started to find his way, finding the back of the net again.
Penn State wearing some special sweaters this afternoon.
The matchup power play, 23% for the Spartans. 7 on the penalty kill for the Nittany Lions as they passionately defend Radler's goal crease area.
It's early, we're outdoors and it's cold though, but both goaltenders, Kevin Radler and Trey August. You covered yourself for both results. Well done. Final few seconds of this Michigan State power play. Pushed in by Cade Christensen.
Right now, Penn State needs to have a good last backhand.
For Penn State, this is Gavin McKenna. McKenna gets the pass through to Dowiak off his skate. And more of this stuff. And usually Dane Dowiak is in the midst of it for Penn State, and he is again.
Dane Dowiak going behind his feels, but he'll play hard. He ain't gonna give you an inch.
Lev Katzen from the boards. Picking up the scraps there is Gavin O'Connell, just shoving it to center.
Nice gap there. Smith stepped up, the talented freshman. Another first rounder, 14th overall. Give Penn State a much needed power play to see if they can't tie this up at 1. Interesting about this power play, McKenna's going to go a little rogue after structured early, and then he just starts to wander. He's just trying to identify lanes, and oh my, is he good at it.
Gadowski back for McKenna. Low drive, Law back looking for a rebound, but Trey Augustine wouldn't oblige.
Good structure there, established by the Nittany lines on the power play as Gadowski gets this puck and leans it right over to Aiden Fink, who's primed as a right-hander for a one-timer. Just missing the net.
Lone tally in this game. It occurred early in the first period. Michigan State trying to extend their winning streak to 6 games. Gavin McKenna gets a touch on that puck. Here's Aiden Fink by one man. Fink in, shoots, scores! Filthy Aiden Fink.
Well, we talked about Penn State playing with speed through the neutral zone. And right off the puck drop, they're able to do that. Puck comes back. They're going to transition. Gavin McKenna in the battle here. Dowiak grabs the puck, and that shimmy right there, something special.
From Aiden Fink has leveled this match at 1. Collins looks over his shoulder. Hard up the wall for an awaiting Aiden Fink. This is shown at the line, trying to spread things around. Shade golfing it wide. Gavin McKenna. Fink was fishing for it, but instead cleared to center. Griffin Jurecki tearing in down the right side. He's eliminated. It's Tiernan Shouty on the forecheck there for Michigan State. Aiden Fink, a good job to evade him. Pascal from the point. It's off a shin pad and wide. Tommy Manisto there, number 10. He kicked chin to Graves there, conveniently able to pick up that rebound. As a min spun off the puck. Now it's Martone the other way for Michigan State. Cuts in. Radler hangs with him. Stramel on the rebound. Bangs it home. Michigan State reclaims their lead.
This top line is awfully difficult to try to keep in check, and when you have a stretch pass like that, Owen West right on the money. Martone brings it across to his forehand, and what does Charlie Stramel do? Well, he's going to go right where goal scorers do, right at the top of the goal crease there, flushes that one to get the lead back for the Spartans. He has right now, because he's going to produce in a significant manner.
Wave off an icing. Niso was racing in.
Radler wanted to protect that, did not want to have a turnover. So you can see the official was pointing. Face off to his left. If you take a look, Cade Christensen head back to the Penn State bench. Top line comes back out for Guy Gadowski for this defensive zone face.
There's Van Sage. He does his best work along the boards, banging bodies, hunting for pucks. Riker Lee down low it goes. Nielsen bobbles it. Goes for a little skate to explore his options. Riker Lee is always a good one. Lee's knocked off the puck. It's Weebush off the boards, ahead for Matt DeMarsico. And that's quickly squashed. Marchigo and the Nittany Lions celebrating here in the second period.
This is unbelievable! The best student section in the country! Let's go! Let's go! Back to you guys! I'm never leaving! I'm never leaving! I'm staying forever! Let's go!
Well, Gavin McKenna was all the talk heading into this one, and while Mike Granelli's losing his mind down amongst the fans in the roar zone, the #1 pick expected in next June's draft.
Receptive of their movements, especially the high-end ones like an Aiden Fink.
Fastest ever to 100 points in a Penn State uniform. Smashing. Almost 20 games. Previous standing record.
Shade back to collect. Blows it tired, but still makes the pass for Aiden Fink. Quickly brushed out by Geary. Nolan Collins will punch it right back in. Riker Lee along the board.
Given the fact that this Michigan State power play oh so potent.
Crowd keeps getting bigger.
Keeps getting bigger. Penn State keeps getting more shots. Nearly shoring up that deficit that was quite significant in period #1.
Smooth moves by Porter Martone. Walks in front. Fires. Radler. Make the save. Michigan State still buzzy. Sturback now. Trying to stuff it in. Radler covering the bottom portion of the goal. It was Martone there. Over a foot of snow earlier in the week. Now shoved in front. Quick shot. Penn State strikes. Aiden Fink and the Nittany Lions have their first lead of the afternoon.
Aiden Fink with a quick strike for the Nittany Lions. The fans have a pair of goals at the roar zone entrance, and they are buzzing. Quick turnover, and what a pass there by Gavin McKenna through traffic. Gets Augustine down and beats him to the far side. Does Aiden Fink. Good physical play there.
Daniel Russell at the line and over, trying to get that pass back. He does. It leaves it in front, and they score! Charlie Stramel, his second of the afternoon, has leveled this game for Michigan State. Tough to stop the big man.
What a conversion here for the Spartans. They enter the zone with some speed. Chips it down low. Russell wins that battle. Pokes it back into the slot area. And Charlie Stramel unattended. Potent stick right there. A lot of puck watching going around, and all of a sudden, feeling outgoing. It's a buzz.
Radler poking that puck away, still hanging around. Fumbled there by Sturback. Watch out. Shea Van Olm. Breakaway in. Shoots. Scores! Shea Van Olm. Penn State leads again.
Shea Van Olm scored in bunches last year for the Spokane Chiefs of the Western Hockey League.
There's Russell using his strength. Porter Martone trying to stuff it into the backhand. Baskell from the point. Scores! Matt Baskell. The captain comes through clutch and ties it.
The Spartans answer back just like they did in period number 2. Great zone time established by the top unit for Coach Nightingale. They wrap, try to bang it in around the goal, and Baskell finds space amongst the chaos in front of Radler's goal. Radler's looking right, looking left, cannot likely see that puck as Baskell ties this one up at 4 apiece. An unbelievable shot by the captain. It appears
Dowiak, one of the best face-off men for Penn State. Here it's Owen West and Michigan State winning the draw and flicking it to center. Dowiak and Fink along the near boards. Martone steals it, gives to Charlie Stramel. He's forced to the boards. Gavin McKenna now. Works in with Fink, trying to angle his way in.
Fink pleading with the official right there for some sort of obstruction on Colin Ralph as he received that pass.
To go in regulation. Fascia back to collect. Van Saki is right on his tail.
Gagodowski has his 4th line out right now. How much does that say about him trusting these guys?
Van Saki through traffic. Now trying to spread that puck around. Nielsen softly back to the point for Geary. Takes it wide. Dropping for Charlie Stramel. Darting towards the goal. Stramel patiently holds on to it. Now shoves it in front for his favorite target, Daniel Russell. He's not stickless. Michigan State now scores! Michigan State, Charlie Stramel. What a way to notch a hat trick outdoors.
Fitting that 2 of the best programs in all of college hockey take this one deep in overtime. What a finish. Charlie Stramel, 4 points on